Alright guys, what is up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we are in a lovely bowling alley, as you guys can see. A very lovely place to be when you guys want to go hang out, have a good night with your friends or something, and just maybe get a strike or two if you're lucky. I don't know about, speak of the devil, although that was not a very hard hit to miss. But guys, we are not here to play bowling. No, we are here to check out the M9K small arms mod. Yes, we're at the small arms now. I probably should have done this first because it's the small arms and they're small, and usually the small things go first. No offense to small, just by the way, guys. But I figured now's the time to do it before I do the specialties, which I will do. And before I go on, I just want to say thank you to people who suggested this. I'll put the things down below, and without further ado, let's get on to it. Alright guys, starting off with pistols, this is the Colt 1911, and I cannot wait to see how this baby shoots. Gregory, it's been a while since I've seen you, my fair friend. Have you come to bowl too? I doubt you can beat my strike, but I also doubt you can beat this. The hell are you? Alright guys, I underestimated Gregory's health, and I figured maybe a bullet through the face is not enough to kill him. But a few definitely is. Alright, let's try the iron sights. Very damn effective. Alright guys, next up is the Colt Python. A big favorite from people, I assume. Very good gun, by the way. And literally no recoil. How about that? What a lovely six-shooter it is. And we're going to try it on a few people here. And, oh! Yeah, you took a python through the freaking chest, my friend. I'd imagine that would hurt. I expected to see my foot there, but anyway. Python works great. Yes, guys, we've come to this point. The Desert Eagle. Or the Deagle to some. And it is a very, 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 very overpowered gun. And we'll see if it transfers over very well in Garry's Mod. I'd say that back smack to the floor and that massive shot sound was a good indication of how powerful this gun is. But let's try it on a Vortigaunt. How are you, buddy? I love your beautiful eye. It sucks that you're going to die, though. Never mind. Again, I underestimate... What? Ah, he's speaking some weird language. And now he's dead. Alright, guys, I'm going to test something. Whoa, what the... It's like they're in like some dance thing or something. Alright, 1, 2, to the right, to the left. Take a... No, we're not doing that. Alright. I killed 2. Yes, buddy, you're going to die. No one is safe when I have a deagle. I actually meant to hit the guy in front of you. I'm sorry. So yeah, guys, Desert Eagle. Very effective, very strong. Now let's see how the other gun does. I give you guys the Glock 18. Now for some reason I'm holding this in one hand, and apparently my guy is right-handed, but that's just cool. I'm actually left-handed in real life. The more you know. Anyway... finally I can show off this feature. If you press E and R, you can actually, on some guns, change the fire mode. So this is obviously semi-automatic. This is automatic. As you can see, it transfers very well in game. The text does not lie. And it's semi-automatic, just like a regular pistol. And, let's see how it does again. Okay, so 2 shots. And... the whole clip. Wonderful. Alright guys, next up is the HK USP, and this looks... Is this a machine? Okay, no it's not. It is not a machine pistol. I guess I can't shoot those bowling balls for some reason. But we're going to see how well it fares against an actual living creature. By living creature, I mean a non-playable character in a video game that is AI controlled, and that uses models that are also made of pixels, the pixels that are displayed upon my screen, and the light radiating off of those pixels, hitting my retina, being corresponded through my brain, and translated into an actual image that I perceive. And now she's dead. By the way, I don't know if I ever forget to mention, but what's really cool about these guns is they actually have sprinting animations, which is pretty cool. As you can see, it actually looks like I'm running, which is pretty nice, You can aim down sights with all these guns, by the way. Just want to get that out of the way. On to the next pistol. This is the HK45C. If that's SC, I apologize. I'm not wearing my glasses, but I probably should because I'm a dumbass. But anyway, Let's see how well this gun fires. Okay, so right off the bat, I love the color of this gun. The two colors complement each other. Odessa's dead. Odessa's dead. Very effective, actually. I did not expect this to be a one-shot kill, but apparently I stand corrected, because indeed it did kill them in one shot. And yeah, pretty good gun. Pretty good gun. Alright guys, I give you the M29 Satan. Yes, Satan himself is in my god freaking hand, and I'm going to kill someone with it because that's just what I do. Look at him. He knows it's coming. Don't look at me, buddy. Don't look at me. That was depressing. Let's move on. Beretta, M29. M92, actually. I apologize. Alright, we're gonna try against a rebel. I'm sorry too. That was a clean kill. Although, in a physical form, no, because now I'm going to have to clean these walls. But, on second thought, I don't own this place, so never mind. The janitor's gonna have to clean that. Speaking of which, here's a cat. And this is what happens when you kick doors down that you shouldn't go into. But yeah, it's pretty nice in here. Alright guys, here's the Po8 Luger. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I believe it's German. I apologize. I'm not German. The only thing I know how to say is Scheiße, which I love that word because shit is too overrated. Okay guys, another 6-shooter, the Raging Bull. And as you guys can see, this is a pretty powerful looking gun. And we're going to test that mantle, or its mantle, against Mr. Breen himself. You own City 17, don't you? Well, now you own a bullet in your face. To be frank though, that bullet probably would have went clean through. But since Breen has a big, thick, fat head, I'd imagine it would get stuck somewhere in there. You thought the Raging Bull was bad. How about a scoped Raging Bull? Yes, guys, I'm not over-exaggerating this. Then this does look as awesome as it sounds. But let's see how it is in a practical sense. Like a goddamn hand sniper rifle, I would say this is pretty damn accurate. And as you guys can see, I have not cleaned up the map, and there's a lot of bodies. Now it's lovely and clean. On to the next one. Alright guys, I gave you the Remington. Now this is very old fashioned. And again, another 6-shooter. Apparently people love these things. Alright, we're going to do a quick draw and see how well this works. Alright, alright.
Pardon me.
No, pardon me. Odessa pains me that it has to come to this. Turn around. Alright, let's get this over with. This is going to be painful. 1, 2, 3. That was very anticlimactic, I must say. Alright guys, I give you the Model 3 Russian, and by the way, that sound was my war cry. Yes, very intimidating, I know. But please don't be so intimidated to leave this video, because I promise you, there's more to come. Alright Odessa, I know you've had a rough day today, but this pistol looks pretty damn awesome, and it's Russian, so it has to be damn cool. Alright, another 6-shooter. SW model. This might actually have more than 6. Maybe a few of these have more than 6. The ones that I've been calling 6-shooters, but regardless, they look like a revolver, and I'm going to call them as such. So, Odessa. Those eyebrows. I didn't even know that they individually moved like that. That's kind of creepy. First, you're a transvestite, which, by the way, I have no problem with, but still, it's just interesting. And now you have individually moving eyebrows that move on command. And he gave me a weird stare, so I had to shoot him because, I don't know, he was creeping me out. Okay, guys, yes, another 6-shooter. We have the SW model 627, I think. Yes, my eyesight is so bad. But I apologize. And without further ado, Alex. Oh, God, a shotgun. Be careful with that, Alex. You don't want to hurt someone. But apparently you could take a whole bullet in the face, which is pretty crazy.
No.
Jesus. Alright guys, I'm going to butcher this horribly, but we have the Sig Sauer, I believe. Sorry, I am English, I'm American, I speak English. That would have turned out really bad if I didn't correct that. And unfortunately, American kind of dumbs down some, some pronunciations, or it's just me. Maybe that's actually pronounced correctly in some English ways, but I mispronounce it because I suck. But anyway, we're going to see how well this does against Eli. Eli, my friend, this hurts me because it looks like you've been through such a traumatic life that I have to put it to an end like this. That was quick, actually. I thought you would take at least 2 more hits. Damn, look at him. At least he died in a fancy manner, though. I gotta give him that. He looks better than me, that's for sure. Alright, magnesium. And that's that. So that is the pistols, guys. Onto the submachine guns. Well, actually, you know what? I figured I'd make it interesting, and I don't want to bore you guys with a 20-minute video. I'm going to end it right here. I would do one in the next video, which will be right up after this, guys. Without further ado, guys, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like this video, hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. If I seemed lame in this video, I do apologize. I'm trying to be, you know, I'm trying to have like sort of a new personality in a way. You know, I want to not be so boring. Although if this was boring, I do apologize. I cannot please everyone, but if you did like this video, leave a like. Dislike if you didn't like it, which is okay with me. Leave a comment down below for future suggestions as well as what you thought about this video. Subscribe for more videos just like this. And follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you want future updates every day. Without further ado, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, farewell. Just me and you, Eli. Just me and you.